This is a recap of one of the craziest weeks we've had so far this year in Masterclass. So we started off Saturday morning, couldn't ask for anything better than that. Hit a plus 446 underdog, hit a plus 240, couple other games, and then this. We went 0-12 to close out the day. That's the first time we've done that this year. 0-12, not a single game after our morning games won. So how did we actually end up on the week? So despite the terrible 0-12 finish to our Saturday night, we still ended up with a nice winning week. 4 units, a 6.97% ROI. Our 2-unit plays continue to absolutely crush it. I'll talk about that in a quick second. But this goes to show, guys, look, this is a roller coaster ride. You are going to have crazy upticks and you're going to have crazy downturns. It's the first time this year we've gone 0-12 to close out a day, or 0-12 at any point this year. I can only imagine how this week would have looked if we had picked up at least a couple wins there. But closing out with almost a 7% ROI, very, very strong week. I want to talk quickly about our 2-unit plays though. So the crazy run continues on our 2-unit plays. This is a post back late November where we had lost a 2-unit play finally, and we were 32 wins, 5 losses. Well, since then, we've carried on to go 10-2 since that day, and we are now 42 wins and 7 losses. Definitely the best run of my career in terms of 2-unit plays. But again, I want to preach to people to practice bankroll management on this stuff, because I know for a fact that people have been pushing a little too much money forward on these 2-unit plays because we're on an insane run. Over the long term, if you just do things the right way, if you don't treat 2-unit plays as 10-unit plays, it's going to be in your benefit long term, okay? Yes, you would have made a lot of money doing it over the short term, but over the long term, guys, this is about compound interest, about practicing bankroll management and just doing things the right way. I continually preach to you guys to do things the right way, but if you're not willing to do it, you don't have a shot at winning at sports betting, okay? At the end of the day, there is only one number that matters long-term. That is this number right here. That is your ROI, your return on investment, okay? Return on investment, if you're not familiar with it, Google it, guys. It's very simple. This is basically how much money you return on every dollar you bet. We roll our bankroll over multiple times per month. If we were to maintain a 7% ROI, you'd be looking at about 200% return per year, which is well in excess of what I try to hit every year. My goal, to win 80 to 120 units, 80 to 120% return per year. And doing that, it's just a matter of 7, 8, 9, 10 years before you make $1 million off a $5,000 bankroll. I've shown you guys the math many, many times. So it's ironic that when we put up this kind of number, people get so bent out of shape about some bets that lose throughout the week, okay? Yes, we went 0-12 to close out Saturday after a 4-0 start. But why does that matter? It doesn't. Because we continue to put up numbers like this and we continue to win long term. So even if this was a losing week, it doesn't matter. And this is the message I try to drive home. I had so many people messaging about going 0-12 and what happened and your NHL is shit and this is a total disaster. 2 weeks ago, it was how shit my EPL was and English Premier League and why do we bet on it? Then we turn around and go 4-0. So at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is this. As long as you're practicing bankroll management and you're doing things the right way, think long term, because we didn't have a single person, not one, come out and say, nice winning week. But we sure as hell had a lot of people come out and say, how do you go 0-12? And I don't know the answer to that. How did we go 0-12? All right, guys, do things the right way. Best of luck, and we'll see you soon.